Hello, and thank you for joining us today as we speak with local Harney County business owners and managers. As you're probably aware, there's a real challenge within the county, and that is connecting employers with potential employees. And so what we've decided to do is start a new program where we're going to allow employers or small business owners to come share with us what they need in a future employee. We sure hope you enjoy this, and we hope it serves the community.
Thanks for joining us today. We are pleased to welcome Amy Dobson. She's with the Kids Club of Harney County. She is the president of their board of directors, and they are doing some very exciting things in Harney County right now. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, Denise.
Good to see you again. So take a little bit of time right now and give us some background about the Kids Club, kind of where you got, where you are today and where you're headed, just a brief overview.
So the Kids Club of Harney County was founded in 2001 by a group of volunteers who thought we needed a safe place for our kids to go after school. Since 2001, we have grown tremendously and provide a really good experience, not only for our club members, but we also work with the schools and within the kids within the community. Our mission is to provide a safe and enriching out of school environment for youth that prepares them for success in academics and life by offering support and guidance as they learn the responsibility of healthy life choices.
Wow.
And so we do a variety of things that help to lead into our mission.
That's great. So what kinds of positions are you looking to fill right now in the Kids Club?
Ooh, so we're currently looking for an executive director. We have an interim director right now who ran the Kids Club for about 5 years. She's ready to move on, and so we are looking for an executive director. We're also looking for a youth development coordinator, so they work directly with the children after school, and also looking for many new board members as we grow our club. We've added lots of new exciting things, and so the more community members that we have involved to help support the club is really important to us right now.
That's great. So your application process for jobs, it would be the same kind of contact information and reach out if someone were interested in serving on the board?
Yes, yeah, we actually have a board application, and once that's turned in, and then we, as a board, the current board will review it and invite you to a board meeting to see if this is a good fit for both us as the club and you as a person. So the board right now, because we are in between executive directors, we have, especially as the president, put in some extra time. The board demands generally, we have a monthly board meeting. We are starting to have some subcommittees because we are growing. And so we try not to overwhelm our board members with too much time because we know everybody's got their hands in other things as well.
Yeah, that sometimes happens, doesn't it? So going back to the paid positions open in the Kids Club, what kinds of things would make someone successful in your organization?
So you have to like kids. That's kind of a big one. As an executive director, they're responsible for overseeing all of the administration of the club. That includes finances, strategic planning, budgeting. Other key duties are fundraising, marketing, a lot of community outreach, and community relationships are really important in this position. We like our executive director to be involved with other organizations within the community that also serve kids so that we can meet any needs that haven't been met in our community.
Wow, that's a good list.
Yes, yeah, the executive director is really key to the financial stability of our club. A lot of grant writing, the program directors do a lot of smaller fundraisers. The big fundraiser the executive director would be responsible for is our Diamonds in a Glass, which is our annual fundraising event that includes a live auction, a silent auction, and a wonderful dinner.
Yes, I know we missed it this year.
I know.
That was sad. That was sad. So it sounds like there are a couple of different positions open, but right now your main focus is executive director.
It is our main focus. The hours at the club, they're an after school program. So for an executive director, we require a 32 to 40 hour work week. We allow them to flex that time because some seasons are busier than others. Our after school program is open from about 3:30 in the afternoon to 5:30. And then Fridays from 11 to 5:30 in the summer. During our summer program, we are open from 11 to 5:30 with programming for the kids all day. So the executive director, their days are filled with all kinds of things. They don't always look the same. We do like them to be available for employees and to interact with the kids during club hours. But a lot of their other time, they're, making those relationships. They may be meeting with the accountant, doing things, working on grants. And so their hours can be pretty flexible. The youth program coordinator, limited hours. I think they get about 20 hours a week.
Okay.
It is an after school program, so we need them for those hours after school. We're looking for somebody, we've got a couple high school kids on our staff roster.
Okay.
We're looking for somebody who's energetic, who can have boundaries with the kids, teach them life skills and have fun at the same time.
Yeah.
So, when
It's
you
really
have a
big, important part of our community, frankly.
when you have a room full of kids, you have to have some patience sometimes and some energy to get through the day.
Definitely. So the average day is kind of not average at all.
Right. Our programming at the Kids Club, and I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about, we've got a program manager at the Kids Club, which is in our Kids Club facility. We've recently opened a gymnasium, which is our phase 1 of our Geno's Youth Center. So it's not on the same campus. And we do have a courts director or a gym manager that manages all the programming happening in the gymnasium. So through the Kids Club of Harney County, our program manager, her name is Erin Kate. She does a wonderful job with different programs. We do Homework Heroes. We do Road Runners, which is a running program.
Oh.
We have art camps, STEM camps, outdoor camps in the summertime. Erin does a great job of having a theme every week so the kids learn about new topics throughout the summer. She's really busy.
I'll bet. Summer especially.
Yeah. And then Erin Kate is our gyms director, our courts director, and we've only been open since about October of 2020. With COVID, that's kind of limited us to a lot of things being on hold. At this point, we're doing mostly private rentals of the gymnasium, renting out for other companies' events, those types of things.
Oh, got it.
Our future plans include a toddler tumbling class, a mommy and me class. We're currently offering some yoga classes. We hope to add gymnastics to our programming within the next year or so. It's really important to the Kids Club that we don't offer programs that are also offered elsewhere in the community.
Sure. Not duplicate.
So we don't want to duplicate. It's not, we don't want to take from other successful programs in our community, but we do want to be able to add where there's a need.
Fill in the blanks for people, especially kids. Well, that's a great. Well, and thanks for that clarification. I think anyone who spent any time in Burns has watched the new building progress, and what can you talk any more about what subsequent phases are coming up, or is there more building?
So the gymnasium is phase 1, and we hope to be able to add some programming so that we can generate some revenue to help us along the way with phase 2 and 3. It's really exciting for our community. The building's new and big, and it's right across from a park. And we really just hope to be able to provide an extra space for the community, especially the kids, to have a safe place to go and to do positive, healthy lifestyle.
That's a big need, especially as we all go back to work in our offices and our retail environments and
phase 2
going back.
Right. Phase 2 and phase 3 will be the classroom portion of the kids club. We do have a space set aside for our tweens and also our teens, so we can provide some after school or evening opportunities for that age group as well. We hope to be able to have a kitchen. We hope to be able to assist in providing tournaments for our community by having an extra gym space. We hope to have, in the past, the Bird Festival had wanted to use our facilities just as a place for the community to gather. Phase 2 and phase 3, we are working on funding. We've got good relationships with some big grantees, so we hope that moves forward sooner than later. And at that point, when those 2 phases are completed, then the kids club will move from our current location down to Gino's Youth Center. So we'll all be in one building.
That's great. So I assume that's going to be a big part of your new executive director's task list, is managing your future growth.
Yes. And, I don't think that when they sat down in 2001 and started this wonderful organization, they had even dreamed that it would get this big. And so
it's impressive.
As we work through that,
20 years.
20 years. I was like, what?
20 years.
20 years down the road. I think I've been involved with the board for about 10 years. I recently just became the president, so it's kind of a new role for me. But I have seen the growth. I've seen all the hard work that's put in by our previous executive directors. It's really awesome to see it moving forward.
Right. So what do you think people love about working with the kids club? What are some of your employees? What keeps them there, I guess?
I think just the kids, right?
Okay.
Kids are always wonderful. And I think there's just a lot of flexibility to be able to be creative and provide new programming to the kids, not only within the club, but within our community. And it's fun to be able to do fun things.
Enjoy the day. Any good stories for us about the kids club as an entity? Any good successes that you can share? I know you have some, but can you share?
Yes. Obviously, the new building is a huge success. I think a couple of the things that staff really are proud of, we do a Homework Heroes. So it's an after school homework program with the elementary school. So we do contract with some teachers who stay after school and help kids that need help with their homework. That has really increased the success of our students. And then also with the middle school, we do a Friday Academy. And so in Burns, we only go to school Monday through Thursday. And so Friday, teachers are sometimes in the building, but students are not. And so the Kids Club provides a Friday Academy, and they invite all kids who are behind in schoolwork to come, and they also get to meet with a teacher. We usually do a breakfast or a lunch. We've done physical activity in the past. We've done a science portion, but it really gives them another resource to make sure that they're being successful in school.
That's great. Yeah. Nothing like a big physical success story in a building, but I think some of those programs are having a bigger impact to our kids and the community too. You can see it when you're in the schools, frankly. So, okay. Anything else you feel like you want to share? We are going to put a link at the end of this video for people so that they know how to apply and who to contact. Will this be, do you have an online application, or will it be just an emailed resume? What is your application process?
So our current website is kind of in the works. We've got a Geno's Youth Center site and also a Kids Club of Harney County site. They haven't been updated in a little while. So probably the best way to get an application would just be to call the club directly.
Okay.
And we can email it to the person who's interested, and you can get more information from our program manager.
Okay. So is that a specific person they should call, or just the person that they?
At this point, probably Erin Kate would be manning the phones. I also can give you the executive director, the main club email address, and they can use that as well to ask for an application.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll put that on the end so people can read it. And
we also have a pretty active Facebook page for upcoming events and different things that are happening at the club. We had posted our board member application there at one point not so long ago, so they may be able to find that one there.
Okay.
And I can have it posted to our Facebook page too, just as another way of accessing it.
Great. Even more, even more bases covered so that people can get the word out. All right, Amy, this has been great. I have really appreciated learning a little bit more about your operations. And anything else in closing that you'd like to add that we didn't cover?
I don't think so.
Okay.
We have a lot of really great things happening, and so we would love people to be a part of that as we go on.
Great. Awesome. Kids Club of Harney County, right now focusing on recruiting an executive director, but lots of great opportunities for part-time and full-time work, as I understand.
Also volunteer opportunities.
And volunteer opportunities.
We never turn away a volunteer.
That's great. All right, Amy, thank you very much. And please stay tuned to learn out more about how to apply at Kids Club of Harney County.